It is no longer news that some armed group of people attempted to overthrow and take over government in Oyo State on Saturday. But the action of the relatives of the suspected armed secessionists elicited the reaction of Reno Omokri, the former presidential spokesperson to Goodluck Ebele Jonathan on new media and digital communication, who in a message on Thursday gave reason why people from Yoruba ethnic group, according to him, are the most influential and wealthiest people in Nigeria. It would be recalled that the Oyo State Police Command on Monday paraded no fewer than 21 suspected Yoruba Nation agitators at its headquarters, Eleyele, Ibadan. The individuals, according to the police, were nabbed for their involvement in the forceful invasion of the Oyo State Government Secretariat on Saturday. The suspected agitators were arrested by joint security operatives at the State Government Secretariat while attempting to take over the State House of Assembly after hoisting Yoruba Nation flags. Addressing the media, the State Commissioner of Police, CP Adebola Hamzat, confirmed the arrest of the 21 suspected agitators and sent a stern warning to other individuals with criminal intent to leave the state. He emphasized that the offense committed is treasonable felony and highlighted that the investigation is still ongoing. The CP Hamzat clarified that there were no casualties during the exchange of gunfire with the agitators, although one Amotekun officer sustained gunshots injuries. He admonished parents and guardians to always monitor and guide the children and wards from people who are out there to mislead them into getting into trouble. Two of the suspects who spoke with news reporters said they are members of the group and were misinformed of their mission to the state secretariat. Nigerian Army, in a statement on Saturday titled, "Situation Report on Invasion of Oyo State Secretariat," Agodi, said as presented below. This is to notify the general public that today, Saturday the 13th of April 2024, sequel to the report of an attack on the State Secretariat Agodi, Ibadan, Oyo State, troops promptly responded to the incident and had contact with adherents of the Yoruba Nation dressed in foreign military camouflage with berets and armed with dangerous weapons in buses and motorbikes. Upon encountering own troops, the Yoruba Nation adherents engaged the troops in a shootout. Troops, utilizing superior firepower, successfully subdued the attackers, who subsequently retreated in disarray. As a result of this engagement, 9 members of the irredentist group were apprehended, while one semi-automatic pump-action rifle and ammunition were recovered. Currently, troops are on the track of the fleeing adherents, and the situation is under control. We assure members of the public that all necessary measures are being taken to ensure the safety and security of the general area. We urge the public to remain calm and vigilant, and to report any suspicious activity to the appropriate security agencies. The safety and security of the citizenry remain a priority, as we will continue to work tirelessly to maintain peace and order in the region, Major General Onyema Iwachukwu, Director Army Public Relations, stated in the Army press release. Reno Omokri, while reviewing the behavior of relatives of the suspected attackers, said in quote below, "To understand why the Yoruba are the most influential and the wealthiest people in Nigeria, study how they, not the federal government, dealt with the so-called Yoruba Nation agitators who tried to cause havoc and chaos in Ibadan last week. First of all, the families of those involved publicly denounced them. In fact, one of the affected families took out an advert. That is to show you social responsibility at the family level. Then, the society rose against them, with community members forcing them out and pointing out their properties and hideouts to the authorities. That demonstrates social cohesion and a society with a secure moral fabric. Secessionists can only operate where there is local support. If there is no local support, they will evaporate. Next, the state government did not wait for the federal government or their agencies. In less than a week, they had arrested all of those involved, demolished their properties and brought criminal charges against them. That is evidence of a responsible sub-national government. No prominent Yoruba came out to make excuses for these agitators or sympathize with them. As a unit, they called them by their names miscreants. They did not even call them unknown miscreants. Nobody is unknown to the community, except the community wants to hide behind one finger. They named and shamed them. Now, let me ask you this question. If you are a Hausa, Fulani, Ijaw, or other prominent tribe, or even a former Nigerian leader in the Nigerian army, will you have any hesitation in handing over ultimate power to such a people? Of course not. They deserve power because they are responsible wielders of authority, and the ship of state is safe in their hands. You may now insult.
Bring in you the news in a more digital way.